So go back to Leviticus 23 again. Was that clear enough to be understood? Does it make sense? I never professed to be the smartest person, but I can read. Okay. All right, now, so we did the Passover the 15th day. We did the unleavened bread the 7 days. Right now, we're gonna go to the feast of first fruits. Right? This is how we know, right? Can I get an amen, somebody? And Yah spoke unto Moshe, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when you come into the land which I give you, you shall reap. How about that, huh? You shall reap the harvest. Huh? Reap the harvest. How are you going to reap the harvest if the harvest is not ripe? You shall reap the harvest thereof, and you shall bring a sheaf, listen, of first fruits of your harvest unto the priests. See that? You can't bring no feast, you can't bring no sheaf of first fruits to the priest if it ain't no harvest. Well, we could bring it from last year's harvest. It's not the first fruits then, it's the last fruits. Huh? Yep. It's the last fruits. It's not the first fruits. It's a year-end feast. If you got grabbing barley from the Feast of Sukkot, Chag HaSukkah, or Feast of Tabernacles, if you like it, it's not the first fruits. That's the year-end feast, so that's the last fruit. So you can't use the barley from last season, because that's not the first fruits. This first fruits is detailed. The Most High is accurate. He's not a Yah that said, oh well, okay, I'll accept that. No, he's detailed. He said first fruits. First fruits means first, not last. Right? It's like saying 7 trumpets. The last trumpet is the last trumpet. You burning up? Okay, all right. I'm hastening on. The sun is beaming down. All right, let me get to my. All right. See, yeah, we got spoiled. We left out of motherland where we was in the sun. Now we got used to air conditioning. Now the sun get beamed down. Oh, we roasting. All right, here we go. Okay, so it says, when you come into the land, you shall reap the harvest thereof, and you shall bring a sheaf of first fruits of your harvest to the priest. See that? Now, for those of you that are not farmers, that have never done any agriculture, never did any farming, do some research and find out that yes, there is the harvest. The first harvest comes at the sign of the beginning of the new year. I just learned that just recently from researching myself, and I'm a descendant of a farmer and didn't know that, but from my studying and just talking to people that actually do it, I was ignorant, and I've come to learn that their first harvest happens in the month of Abib. Okay. All right. That's where you get your liquor from, or your barley. That sets you up for the feast days. You can't have your feast day without your liquor. That's true though. It sounds funny, but it's true. Okay, let me go ahead. You try to go to these holidays, man-made holidays, without your liquor, and see how boring it is, right? Okay. So he says, verse 12, and you shall offer that day when you wave the sheaf and lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto Yah. So what we seeing here, Yahshua is the lamb, the Passover lamb, right? The waving of the sheaf was waved. So Yahshua was waved with what? Yahshua was waved with the wave offering, the lamb. It says right here, okay? And he says, And the meat offering thereof shall be of 2/10 deals of flour mingled with all an offering made by fire unto Yah for a sweet savor, and drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of the hin. That's what I just said. See, you're making the offering. You can't have the booze without the barley. You can't get grog for the feast day. They said it right there, the hin. That's why you need the barley, because you're making the fresh liquor from the fresh barley. You're getting the potent stuff, Jack. You ain't getting that old stock, you're getting the fresh stock. Problem is, we drinking the old wine. We should be drinking the new wine. That's another lesson. All right, I'm just about finished. Let me see. Okay, what else I got here? We're gonna do the Feast of Weeks in another setting, but I'll read just a little bit about it, and then we'll close out here. Okay. I didn't get to where I was gonna go though, but I'll do another video. I want to talk about the first fireworks. We'll deal with that. Okay. You shall. This is the verse. This is verse 15. You shall count unto you tomorrow after Shabbat from the day that you brought the sheaf of wave offering. 7 Shabbats shall be complete. Even until the morrow after the 7th Shabbat shall you number 50 days, and you shall offer a new meat offering unto Yah. So that's what we're leading into now. So we go from the feast of unleavened bread into 7 Shabbats after that, right? And which is and some say, well, brother, you're supposed to wait till the 7 days is over, then you count the Shabbat after. You count the Shabbat after. You count 7 Shabbats after that Shabbat. Okay. Well, it doesn't say you have to wait till the feast of unleavened bread is over. Okay. And that's where we get division there, because some say, well, you're supposed to wait till after the 7 days and then we count. You count after, he just said here, after you wave the sheaf, right? So after you wave the sheaf, you count 3. You count tomorrow after Shabbat. You count 7 Shabbats, and everybody do it that way, right? We won't go wrong, right? So what's the indicator? Okay, the indicator is it has to be the feast of unleavened bread at Passover has to fall within the barley, and if it doesn't fall within the barley, we can't have the wave sheaf, and that's why we got different days. But when we get the wave sheaf right, then we have the feast days right, because we got the understanding that we know we are in the harvest season because the first harvest came, right? And what's our indication? The land of Yahsharal of Israel, Yahsharal. Okay, that's all I'm gonna share for now. We'll continue because this is the 7th day at even goes into the 50th day, or the 7th Shabbat. This is the 7th Shabbat, and we're going to go into the 50th day, or the day of Shabbat. We're going to talk about that on tomorrow. Okay? That's all I got. And with that said, may the blessings of the Most Hight Yah be with you and your family. Shalom, shalom, shalom.